Good evening, I'm Jeff Philipps, President of Rosar Supermarkets, and I'd like to welcome you to this year's Epicurean Delight. I'm pleased to be the honorary chair of this year's event, which allows us to showcase the incredible work being done by the Inland Northwest Blood Center right here in our community. Their life-saving work is important to this community as well as others throughout our region, and we're very fortunate to have their resources available when we need them. We have a short video presentation that we've prepared to outline the important work that's being done right here in our community. And then you can relax and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thanks for coming, and again, welcome.
We were there in Kellogg 6 years before Teresa became ill with brain cancer, and that really did change everything.
Started getting these headaches, and it felt like a sinus headache.
By the end of the week, I was convinced she had a brain cancer. I was just everything that I had learned in medical school, and I had been a doctor in practice 6 years. I just knew.
It showed a tangerine-sized tumor in my left frontal lobe.
I just didn't think she was going to make it.
They didn't really, tell me that she had cancer, and her chances of surviving were really slim.
I knew Mommy was sick. I knew, Mommy didn't have any hair. I knew all those things, but it's kind of hard to explain what cancer is to a 7-year-old.
It was tough to, not tell them with exactly what could happen, that they could lose their mom.
We were able to put together a very stellar team of surgeons, and they were able to do the surgery, even though my doctor was in Coeur d'Alene. They did the surgery over here in Spokane.
Her surgery went really well, and the chemo really started working, and then I felt like really, we don't really have to be so dour. We don't have to be so gloom. Things are really looking up.
And then I went in for another MRI, and I could not have been more unprepared for what I was about to find out. Not only was that tumor there, but there were 2 new tumors in the back and another one over here. Basically, you could have shot me right then. You really could have. I just felt like dying. But I knew that I had a kindergartner and a first grader at home. And that's what kept me going.
I felt really powerless, and I knew it'd be a tough road, and it really was.
When she was doing her chemo, she was here in Coeur d'Alene, and she was getting all the blood transfusions and the chemo, and we pretty much visited her almost every day.
By the following month, my tumor had shrunk by half. And then for a couple months it was like that, and then it went away. Completely went away. And it hasn't been back.
All was well after that, until the second diagnosis.
Unfortunately, all of that chemo did cause another cancer. And then finally, they found a 10 out of 10 match in Germany. And so I went over to Seattle and began the treatment regimen over there. And we got one more round of chemotherapy that basically all but kills you. And then they give you these stem cells.
That, more than any other time, was like, she could die. She looks like she's dying right now. And I just felt completely powerless.
It was just horrible, absolutely horrible.
Kids don't need to see their mom like that. We just have faith it's going to get better, and it's gonna, just a matter of time.
She's definitely a blessing that she's here, and all through my life she's just been there for, whatever's happening. I'm glad that hasn't changed.
Teresa would not be alive without the help of the Inland Northwest Blood Center, just availability of the blood and the platelets, so many units, too numerous to count.
With the stem cell transplant, oh my goodness, I definitely wouldn't be here, you know what I mean? This is, a cancer had stricken my body, and my blood was no longer behaving as it should, and it was a matter of time. It was just a matter of time.
We are deeply indebted to the Inland Northwest Blood Center for all they've done for us.
I know people have passed away waiting for a donor. there's probably someone out there with a match that just hasn't signed up, and it could be you.
It's so somebody can have another day, have another moment with their family.
If you can do it, by all means do it. I mean, you could be saving someone's life.